as you know by now, the right shoe can make an outfit better. But on the flip side, the wrong shoe can break an outfit and make it worse. But the shoes in today's video, they not only break, they destroy. I'm talking atomic bomb ruin your outfit. Gentlemen, never ever wear the ones I'm going over in today's video, as in like ever. Number one is fake leather. Burn them. Literally. You burn them, they're going to melt because they're so bad. It doesn't matter if they're boots, they're loafers, or they're disgusting boat shoes, which is actually the second shoe that you should literally burn. Boat shoes look terrible on literally everybody. Instead of these, you should go with something like these, something a little more minimal, a little bit more clean, classic, and sexy. These, burn them. The third disgusting shoe is the hybrid dress shoe, right? Dress shoe up top, action comfort sole on the bottom. These offend my sensibilities as a stylish man, and they should offend yours. You shouldn't wear them. Literally, if you want to get like zero action like ever, wear those shoes. I know that a lot of guys are like, yo, are you kidding me? Look at them. Up top, you look down, it looks like a dress shoe, but then I'm able to run, I'm able to jump, I'm able to climb stairs super fast because they're so comfortable. Gentlemen, they're ugly as hell. Next up is any type of running athletic shoe with anything other than running or athletic gear. Nothing screams, yo, I'm a dad, like wearing like athletic sneakers with like khakis or shorts or jeans. All right, terrible. Gentlemen, next thing that's terrible are dad sneakers, right? The New Balance, I know, I get it, right? I see the trends, I see what all the kids are wearing. They're not stylish. You shouldn't be wearing them. And in my opinion, they make you look sloppy. Next thing, speaking of sloppy, is anything big, bulky, or chunky. Whether or not it's a shoe, it's a boot, or it's a sneaker, big, overly bulky shoes make you look short and fat. Something else that's terrible is square-toed anything. Square-toe, get rid of it, 1990s. They're terrible. Also, pointy, super pointy. Don't do it. Stinky shoes. Oh my God, gentlemen, here's the deal. Stinky shoes are one of the biggest, most disgusting deal breakers out there. For women, for anybody that's friends with you. Once something starts to stink, like a shoe, it's time to throw it out. You literally will never have a non-stinky shoe. And then every time you wear it, it heats up and it just starts to emanate. And literally, it smells so bad usually that like people around you can actually smell your shoes. It's disgusting. Same thing happens with flip-flops, all right? Now, how are you gonna stop it? With shoes, you can wear socks. Socks are the best way to basically stop the odor from happening. It absorbs the odor, and if it doesn't get wet and hot and damp in there, it's not gonna have that bacteria form. Unfortunately, flip-flops are one of those things that you can't actually wear socks with. And so if you're looking to have flip-flops that don't actually stink, that keep your feet dry, I'm gonna link down below to the new Odor Shield flip-flop by Thompson Tee. Thompson Tee, you guys all know of. I've talked about them a bunch. They were on Shark Tank. They've got the first patented sweat-proof undershirt. Thompson Tee solved the problem of sweating through undershirts and dress shirts and staying dry literally all day long. All right. And recently they actually decided, actually it's not recently, it took them 3 years to develop the technology in these badass black flip-flops. All right. Now you're like, they just look like sexy minimalist flip-flops, which they do, but there's a lot of technology that goes into these flip-flops. All right. The first thing you're going to notice is the sole. It's got almost like an athletic sole, so you're not going to slip. Number 2, the footbed. All right. It's contoured to your feet, so you don't actually have arch issues, and they actually fit and feel a lot more like shoes as opposed to a basic flip-flop that doesn't have any support. And the other thing you're going to notice is the soft wool texture. All right, it is actually designed to absorb the wetness from your feet. They also have a great minimal aesthetic, all right? Not too big, not too bulky, not too flashy. They're simple, they're clean, they're minimal, and they smell amazing. They also look great with shorts, with bathing suits, or with a nice pair of maybe jeans or linen pants. They're perfect for summer, for the pool, for the boat. Guys, if you don't have them and you're looking for a new pair of badass flip-flops that will not stink, I want you to hit that link down below. If you use the code ALPHAM25, you're going to get 25% off of these flip-flops. Guys, hit the link down below. You can't get these anywhere else other than through my link at Thompson Tee. These bad boys are perfection. Dirty sneakers, all right? 3 things we got to talk about: the upper, the sole, and the laces, all right? The sole is one of those things that gets scuffed up. It's just what happens. You got to make sure that after you wear them, you look, hey, are they clean? If they're not, then you clean it, right? A magic eraser is great for taking all the scuffs and the dirt, or a simple sponge with a little bit of Dawn soap, right? It'll keep it clean and looking great. The upper also needs to be cleaned. All right, you got to make sure it is white. But the thing in the area that most guys neglect is actually the laces. Over time, they get dirty, they also get discolored. And instead of white, they'll end up looking more gray. Same thing goes for your dress shoes, all right? A lot of guys will spend the time to polish the shoe, but they don't actually replace the laces about once a year. And really that depends on how often you're wearing the shoe. But it's a quick, easy thing you can do to keep your shoes looking amazing. Dad sandals, come on. Can you really get worse than Velcro dad sandals? The answer is actually yes, you can. Hey dude shoes. Another mystery to me. I see them, I guess it's not a mystery. I get it, right? A lot of dudes like the idea of something slip-on, comfortable that they can just wear out. Well, that's great, but it's ugly. Hey Dude shoes are quite possibly the worst shoe I have ever seen. They're even worse than Toms, which is the next shoe that you should not be wearing. Toms, all right? I'm just saying, they're gross. They used to be popular. They're not anymore. They also probably stink. They make you look like a dirty hippie. Speaking of dirty hippies, let's talk about Birkenstocks. Birkenstocks, like a few years ago, I would have been like, no, don't do it. Now I'm like, it's okay, you can do it. Because honestly, Birks look a lot better than a lot of the other like man sandals that I see. And personally, another shoe that you should never wear is any shoe that shows your toes if your toes are fugly. If you are not responsible with your feet, gentlemen, you shouldn't be showing them off. And I'm just being honest. Whether or not your heels are super cracked and nasty or thick calluses, you can fix it in the shower, a foot file, right? Little lotion on them, soften them up. Or your nails. And this is where so many guys basically lose the battle. They're looking all good, they're looking all studly, right? They might even have abs. But if a woman or a dude or anybody looks down at your toenails and they are thick, if they're long, if they're discolored, you lose. Literally, you lose. You gotta fix them. The beautiful thing is that there are treatments out there to basically help you fix them. Go to the doctor, go to a podiatrist, all right? They can help you get your fungus under control, or they can even use like lasers. There are all sorts of treatments to get your nails to not look disgusting. But the one thing you can do now is trim them, because if it looks like you can scurry up a tree like a possum, you lose. Every time, you lose.